On this video, we're taking a look at our NCAAB parlay for the games which are happening on Monday, February 7, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is Virginia vs Duke. Virginia plus 12.5. The 9th-ranked Duke Blue Devils, 19-3, will host the Virginia Cavaliers, 14-9, following their 87-67 win over rival North Carolina on Saturday. Duke improved to 9-2 in the ACC and gained sole possession of first place in the conference after winning its last 5 games by an average margin of 13 points. The Devils' 6th-ranked defense is led by 6'10" freshman Paolo Banchero, who is scoring 17.5 ppg and a team-high 8.4 rpg, which ranks 4th in the conference. Wendell Moore Jr. is the only other Blue Devil scoring in double figures with 14.2 ppg, as well as a team-high 4.5 app, which ranks 4th in the conference. The visiting Cavaliers are coming off a 71-58 home win over Miami, Florida, on Saturday. The Cavaliers improved to 8-5 in the ACC and have won their last 2 games by an average margin of 12.5 points. The 99th-ranked Virginia offense is led by 6'7" senior Jaden Gardner, who is averaging 14.3 ppg and a team-high 6.8 rpg. Armin Franklin is the only other player scoring in double figures with 12.3 ppg. Virginia, which is less than 3 years removed from its national title, is running out of time to build a resume that is worthy of an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament. The Cavaliers, despite being 14-9, 8-5, have less than a 10% chance of making the tournament in most models. They have only faced one ranked opponent this season, so Monday night's game is a huge opportunity. Virginia comes into this contest on a 2-game winning streak following victories over Boston College and Miami at home last week. The Cavaliers have not lost consecutive games all season, but they have not put together many lengthy winning streaks either. The Blue Devils have dominated their all-time series meetings against the Cavaliers, who won at Duke just once since the 1994-1995 season. However, in their last 5 meetings at Cameron Indoor Stadium, Duke has defeated Virginia by an average margin of only 2 points. Virginia ranks dead last out of all 358 college basketball teams in possessions per game, so despite the fact that Duke is the superior team, there simply might not be enough possessions in the game for the Devils to establish a sizable lead. Take the Cavaliers to cover. Our second parlay pick is Arizona vs Arizona State. Arizona minus 13.5. In the first matchup between these two teams, I favored ASU when they were given 21 points, and ASU covered the number, losing by 11. I also stated that if the game were at ASU, I may very well have gone with Arizona instead. Here we are, a few short weeks later, and Arizona is now just a 13-point favorite on the road. I love Arizona in this matchup. The first matchup featured the year's first meeting between rivals. ASU was up and motivated to stay in the game, and Arizona was in a bit of coast mode at home in a game they knew they'd win. No such luck for the Sun Devils in this matchup. The numbers tell the tale of just how good Arizona is. Number 4 in adjusted tempo, number 5 in adjusted defense, number 8 in adjusted offense, plus 20-point differential, and a staggering 43 rebounds per game. In addition, ASU may have just played their game of the year in beating UCLA on Saturday. They would need to play 2 straight outstanding games to pull off another upset here. The 7th-ranked Arizona Wildcats will travel to Tempe on Monday night to play a conference game against the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona is one of the best teams in the country in head coach Tommy Lloyd's first season. The Wildcats have won 19 games and lost just 2 to UCLA and Tennessee. They beat USC 72-63 on Saturday night in Tucson to add to their already great resume. The offense was efficient in that game, shooting 47.3% from the field. Projected lottery pick Benedict Mathurin will need to be more aggressive moving forward, as he has contributed just 18 points over the past 2 games. Arizona State has had a terrible season, but it is coming off a massive home win against the 3rd-ranked UCLA Bruins in triple overtime. Senior guard Marion Jackson came off the bench and led the Sun Devils in scoring with 24 points. That was Arizona State's 3rd Pac-12 win of the season, giving the Sun Devils some hope. The last time these teams played, Arizona won 67-56. Arizona State has played teams tough at home, but Arizona is just another animal with its great size. Arizona should be able to expose Arizona State on the offensive glass and run away with this game. Take Arizona on the road. Our third parlay pick is Kansas vs Texas, Kansas minus 4.5. Getting demolished by Kentucky the previous weekend might have been a blessing in disguise for Kansas, as it has woken up since, with two very impressive performances since, including a road win at Iowa State without Agbaji. Texas is a good team that can reach the second weekend, but hasn't shown enough scoring to beat these elite opponents, as a transfer-heavy lineup just hasn't clicked right offensively. Few offenses out there have a higher ceiling than the Jayhawks, who are now third in KenPom efficiency, with strong shooting numbers from both 2 and 3, plus a top 20 offensive rebounding rate, which can punish the one weakness of the stellar Texas defense. A lack of a true facilitating point guard is hurting Texas on the other end, as it is only 42nd in KenPom with too many turnovers and not enough three-point shooting on its stat sheet. The Longhorns were not particularly competitive in their two games against this elite level of competition, losing big to both Texas Tech and Gonzaga, while also proving to be vulnerable at home with a defeat to Kansas State on the resume. This Kansas team looks like a national title contender after Saturday's impressive performance. After getting stomped at home last weekend by Kentucky, Kansas did the same to Baylor on Saturday in what was a very surprising result. That the Jayhawks won isn't shocking, but that they dominated is alarming. 3 different players took at least 4 shots from the field and didn't miss, as Kansas made 64% of its 2-point attempts. The Jayhawks' defense was stout, too, as Baylor was held to just 59 points. The final score, 83-59, was actually flattering to the Bears, who closed on a 14-4 run with the game completely out of reach. Texas posted a very good win over the weekend as well, beating Iowa State by 22 points at home on Saturday. The Longhorns were especially stingy on defense, giving up fewer points, 41, than they have to a league opponent this season. This game is going to be a classic offense versus defense kind of contest. The metrics say the Horns have the third most efficient offense in the conference, but when you see them play that is hard to believe. Kansas is 19-3, but has not been profitable at 10-11-1 at TS. It is a similar story for Texas, which is 17-6, but a mere 10-13 at TS. This is a small spread, so whoever wins the game is likely to cover. I know this is a virtual pick'em at -1, but you have to note that Texas is 0-3 SUATS as an underdog this season. All of those games were on the road, where the Longhorns have lost by an average of 9 PPG. They are at home this time, but I think the market has it right with Kansas being the better squad overall, and that's the way I am leaning. It would not be a shock for the home side to win, but if the Jayhawks can play defense like they did against Baylor, then anything is possible for this group. They can ride that momentum to another big win. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.